And then we certainly heard from a number of people as well, loud and clear, regarding the trust that has been shattered in our county. That could not have been clearer this morning. We basically have 2 sitting members of this board that are facing criminal conspiracy right now, and they've deceived the voters in this county. And the message was loud and clear this morning that something needs to be done. I would love to ask Commissioner Whitehurst and Commissioner Arnold, are either of you or both of you, are you planning on resigning based on so much public input?
Well, I'm happy to jump in. Respectfully, no. I believe there were 12 individuals during public comment that even addressed it. But thank you for bringing that to everyone's attention, Commissioner Taylor.
Commissioner Taylor, I have no plan to resign.
Okay, great. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for answering me. Again, I can't stress enough that we have a severe breakdown of trust just because remember, our meetings are during the week, during the day. A lot of people work, a lot of people have commitments. So we cannot judge the feelings in this county by the number of people that just spoke out today. I don't think that would be a very fair representation of the residents in this county. I would like to make a motion. I would like to move that this board adopt a formal vote of no confidence for Commissioners Whitehurst and Arnold. I would greatly appreciate if we can move to direct the county attorney to immediately draft and transmit a formal letter on behalf of the commission to the governor of Florida and formally request their immediate suspension from office pending the resolution of their criminal charges.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Discussion. Anyone have any comments from the board about this? Okay, so let me comment. I've been giving a lot of thought about this over the last couple of weeks. Personally, there are aspects of this that I agree with, and aspects of it that I don't. There are aspects of that I agree with it, and that public trust is broken. Public trust is broken, and that's not something that you can just easily get back. The other thing is that, as a law and order guy, I think we need to let the system work. I think we need to go through the system and make sure that people who are in the public court opinion might be guilty, but in the court of law, they're innocent until proven guilty in this country, and that's one of the founding principles of our nation. So I would not support this. So for that reason. So. But we do have a motion in a second. And yes, ma'am, would you like to have the floor?
No, just that in my first 2 years of being a commissioner, all 4 of the commissioners did censure me and tell me I broke the law and tried to have me arrested, and I won in federal court because they were wrong. And frankly, I think it's time that I'm not being retributional here, but there's a lot more things that are at stake here than just the things that they did, including their children and a mother. It's just sad, and I just think that's it's just not appropriate.
Yeah. Well, I kind of agree with you, because I think it's important for us that we are held to a higher standard, and I understand that, but I also know that the system needs to work, and I would. There was a vote to censure you based on an allegation of wrongdoing, so I could support a censure.
Censure.
But we have a motion on the table right now, so.
Okay, so should we vote on
would you like to?
Should we vote on that before we go to the censure?
Would you like further comment?
Okay, yes. Why don't we, do you want to vote on that before we go to the censure?
Well, I'm.
Or you want me to withdraw?
Well, I can't tell you what to do here. Let me do this so we can have a discussion.
Okay.
I can't tell you what to do. I can tell you that I wasn't here when the censure of Commissioner Joseph, I didn't agree with it then, but it is a real thing. And so I think that given the light that there have been actual charges made, I think that a censure would be appropriate. So,
Okay.
but that's up to you. I'm going to vote against a vote of no confidence. I don't think that's strong enough. So I would support a censure by the board.
A censure. Okay.
I don't even know what's the difference.
Yeah. Can you explain for everyone?
I honestly would have to look a little deeper into that. My understanding of a censure is for actions taken as part of your duties as a commissioner. So I don't know how that applies.
Okay,
Other than
all right.
if you're trying to just have a formal declaration, I think that's kind of
Okay, well, we've got
part of what you said.
Yeah, we've got a motion for a vote of no confidence. We have a motion in a second, so why don't we just go with that? Deal? Okay, we have a motion on the floor. Any other discussion? Anyone else would like to discuss? Okay, without a discussion, a vote for a lack of confidence would be a yes vote or an aye vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And opposed, say no.
No.
Okay, that passes 3-2. All right, what else?
Thank you, sir.
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Anything else?
No.
I'm sorry, that's not clear. So there were two parts of that motion. One was to send a letter to the governor also asking for their removal. So you voted yes for that, Mr. Chair?
No, I'm not supportive of a letter to the governor. The governor's well aware of what's going on, and he should be well aware of the fact that there was a vote of no confidence for our commissioners. So,
I think there just needs to be clarification on what you're voting for.
well, that was
Because
my fault.
That was the motion.
Yeah, I'm not going to. No, I don't think there's any reason to redo the motion. The motion was what it is. It was my mistake. I voted for it. So let's just live with it. What else?
Okay. No.
Okay,
Thank
all
you
right.
very much. Thank you.
Okay, my turn. A couple of things that I wanted to talk about. One of them was the comments that happened about the consent agenda item number 21. I've had some people contact me and ask me for clarification about that. It was about the dredging of the Douglas boat ramp. This is, I contacted our Assistant Director of Parks and Rec. This is a common thing that we do on a rotational basis, and this is just the rotation coming up. There are no plans for water taxis or any other thing like that. It's just simple dredging that they do on a maintenance on a regular basis, and I wanted to make sure to clarify that because some people were concerned that we were looking to develop the waterfront, and we are not. It's just normal dredging. We got an opportunity to attend the Chamber